Hi, Chris Birch here from Jiva Wellness, and I wanted to make a video today on some tips that I find very helpful to finish the year strong. So, shifting our mindset from waiting until the first of the year to start a health or wellness program. That's what many people do. And I would challenge you to actually shift your mindset on that and think about just trying to finish the year strong and maintaining health and wellness in a more balanced way rather than waiting until a certain date to start being healthy. I think that that is just a better way to live your life. It creates a healthy lifestyle rather than some type of extreme plan. So, with that said, there's a lot of holiday cheer happening along uh, the days, and lots of temptation around. So, I wanted to give you guys a gift of some points on what I use in my daily life and how it helps to keep me balanced. And I still enjoy the holiday cheer, but I also am able to take care of my body. So the first tip is really setting the tone for your day. So how you start your day will set the tone for the rest of the day. I always talk with my clients about this. And from a metabolic perspective, if you want to be a really efficient fat burner, you're going to want to start your day with protein. So you can do that in a couple of ways. It's really quick and easy to grab a couple of hard boiled eggs, a little healthy fat with that, maybe some avocado, salt and pepper, a little olive oil. I chop that up, and that's sometimes what I do. It doesn't take very long. I also am a big fan of like a superfood smoothie. And so you can add some bone broth protein powder, a plant based powder, whip up a nice shake. I do post a lot on my Facebook, a lot of good recipes that I have tried and are delicious. And so you feel free to check those out too. So, starting your day with protein, what does that do? That will stimulate your body to release your own fat storages. So that's one thing that it does. It also will feed your muscles, and that's very important. And as we age, our muscle mass decreases just naturally. So I work with a lot of women who, they skip breakfast or they just have their coffee. And, that's just really setting you up to store fat all day long. And that's just not what we want to do. It also, it's hard to function and keep up with our busy lives when we don't really give our body the nutrition that it needs, especially first thing in the morning. Another thing that you can do, which a lot of my clients do with the bone broth protein powder, is they'll actually put it in their coffee. So you get 20 grams of protein, no sugar, and you're drinking your coffee, which is something that a lot of people like to do to start their day, but you're also getting a good source of protein, collagen, and amino acids. So that's another idea as far as how to start our day. But, if you just it's just about little shifts. So if you make this shift from, you know, more of a carbohydrate based breakfast to more protein and vegetable based, then you'll really notice a difference on how your body feels, and then that you won't have those cravings throughout the day. I find that if I start my day with more carbohydrates, I crave that throughout the day, and it makes it really difficult to make healthy choices. So I suggest you try that. Another tip that I have is kind of along the lines of that is first two meals of the day really should be protein and vegetables. So if you know you're going to be going to a holiday event and you really want to set the tone for your metabolism, first two meals of the day, protein, vegetables. By the time you get to the event, if you've set your day up properly like that, you will be in fat burning mode. So you'll weather through all of the health, all of the treats, all of the overindulgence a whole lot better than if you were eating carbohydrates, you know, from the beginning, or not eating any breakfast. So then when you get to your event, you haven't had enough to eat, you're going to store all of that as fat, which is no good. We don't want that. So what would that look like? We talked a little bit about breakfast and lunch, a healthy salad. A healthy salad, if you're a meat eater, put some chicken, some fish, something like that would be wonderful. It's winter time, so I always find that the body kind of craves more of those cooked foods. So you can do some steamed veggies with, with a healthy piece of protein. That's another idea. So basically, vegetables and protein for lunch. Then your body's really in fat burning mode, and you'll notice that you get hungrier when you're eating that way. And that's a sure sign that your metabolism is stimulated and you're in that fat burning mode. You're releasing fat storages, and that's really what we want to do for our bodies. It just is. It's a great way to live your life because it's not too extreme, and then you can have a nice balanced dinner. You can go to a holiday event and not feel guilty because your body's really functioning more optimally. So that's another tip that I find, really helpful and doable for people. It's not too extreme, and so that's something that you can not only use in the holiday season, but really incorporate it into your lives. So to counterbalance a lot of the acidic foods, the overindulgence of sugar and alcohol, and all of that comes along with the holiday season, I recommend um, eating more alkaline foods. So a real quick, easy tip is lunch, dinner. Make sure you have 2 cups of vegetables. It can be steamed, roasted veggies, or it can be a salad. Or I like to do a combination of both. So I have a little bit of salad and then some roasted veggies, and I just really find that fills me up. It's very satisfying, along with your protein carbohydrate source that you're having. But lunch, remember, we're doing protein and vegetables and healthy fat. And then dinner, a nice balanced dinner. But add those 2 cups of veggies. That's just a great rule of thumb. And you'll get a lot of extra fiber. It's more alkalizing. And so that really will help your body kind of counterbalance, all of the overindulgence that we'll be doing this holiday season. Another quick, easy way to alkalize your body, which I really love and I use a lot, is a green powdered drink. So I have a few at Jiva Wellness that I love. They taste good, and it's really easy. It's a matter of scooping it into a shaker cup, adding a little bit of water. If you have some lemon, do a little fresh squeeze of lemon, shake it up and drink it. It's alkalizing your body, and that really does help to counterbalance some of that overindulgence that we do. And then the next tip is mindset, and really thinking about, why wait? Why wait until the first of the year to take care of your body? That's just a lot of pressure. So instead, I invite you to change your mindset and think about, what can I do every day to love my body, to make some healthy choices. And it doesn't have to be extreme, but if you start out with little shifts, pretty soon that's just part of your regular day, and it doesn't seem like it's a diet or anything. It becomes part of your lifestyle, part of your culture, which is definitely the way to go. So I suggest these tips they'll really help you as far as making these healthy choices and not waiting, really thinking about, how can I finish the year strong? And in actuality, that will help you set the tone for the next year. And if you do have goals that you want to reach and intentions that you want to set, it definitely, it will get you along the way a whole lot faster. The last tip that I want to share with you is, it seems overly simplified, and it really is, but it's so important, and that's hydration, proper hydration. I see a lot of my clients. I see that they're just chronically dehydrated. Chronic dehydration is, it sets your body up for inflammation. It does not allow you to release your fat storages. So, it can cause a lot of different imbalances in your body. And it's free. It's super easy. You just have to make the choice to do it. And a tip that I recommend to a lot of my clients, and that I use personally, and if I don't do this, then I'm guaranteed I'm going to be dehydrated. And that is, I have a 64-ounce water jug, and they have a lot of, they've got hydro flasks. There's all kinds of different water jugs. I definitely would recommend avoiding plastic. it doesn't make the water taste really good, and it's not good for you. So especially, as we get into the summer months and you have, if it's sitting in the heat at all, you're just inviting a whole lot of estrogen rich chemicals in your body that really are very harmful for us. So get yourself either a glass water jug. That's what I have. I got mine at Whole Foods, I think. 64 ounces. I put a cute Jiva Wellness sticker on there, and I love that. I mean, it just is great. When I use that, my day just goes better. I recommend getting it ready the night before, and then you have a goal. Then you're looking at this jug, and you've got a goal, and you will see how much water you've consumed. A lot of my clients will say, yeah, I think I drink enough water, and they've got like a small little cup at their desk or whatnot, and you're busy, you can't keep track. And a good rule of thumb is however much you weigh, divide that number in half, and that's how many ounces of water you should be drinking a day. Good rule of thumb. Now, if you're exercising and you're sweating, which I recommend, breaking a sweat every day, that's a great thing, great for your metabolism. But you're going to need to supplement and add some more water. But a good rule of thumb, half your body weight in ounces. And that really, if you do nothing more than that one tip, you'll stimulate your metabolism, you'll lubricate your joints, you'll help with counteracting acidity in our body. And when our body is too acidic, it creates inflammation. And it also creates an environment where bacteria, viruses, parasites, cancer thrive in an acidic environment. So anything that we can do to counterbalance that acidity, and water is free. It's just all it takes is you saying yes and making the choice to get yourself a larger water container, filling it up the night before, and drinking it. And you can have fun with it. You can throw some lemon in there. That's great to detoxify the liver. Cucumber and mint is really nice. The sky's the limit with that. You can do a lot with sprucing up your water if you're one that has a hard time getting your water down. But those are 5 tips. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And like I said, it's not about doing something extreme. It's about making little shifts every day so that you're loving your body, you're loving yourself, and pretty soon it becomes second nature. It becomes part of your lifestyle. And that's really the way that we can have a vibrant life. And so if you are interested in any recipes, any products that I mentioned, any of that, feel free to reach out to me, message me on Facebook. You can email me at chris@jivaliving.com. I also have, I've got, like I said, lots of recipes that I've posted over the months and years that should be really helpful for you. I wish you a happy, beautiful holiday season. Love yourself. Remember that you're beautiful just how you are. And we'll see you next time.